Hey guys, so welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. We're on the prowl here over at Yuma District, looking for Desahiko, who's also on the prowl. Looking for girls. Thankfully, I've got an invitation for him to go to Aetheria Academy, an academy for all girls, to investigate a potential suicide. Although it doesn't look like that's the case, at least according to our friend Karumi Wendy, who wants us to investigate for her, considering she thinks we're a part of the, well, detective agency. Well, she's not wrong about that, but we aren't quite Master Detective just yet. Mommy, I want to eat a meat bun. Right, let's buy some for Daddy too and head home. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, don't remind me that I need to buy a meat bun for Furio. I don't think he's getting that anytime soon since I've accepted this quest. Right. Howdy. You haven't seen a guy around, have you?
Ask you something. Did some guy around here hit on you?
Yeah. So what? Do you know him or something?
Well, yeah, he's escaped the dungeon again, you know. It's what happens when I don't put a leash on that kid. I'll haul him back right away.
Yes, something like that. I've been trying to find him. Could you describe what he looked like?
I wasn't interested, so I don't really remember. I think he was wearing a big red raincoat and blue jeans.
Okay.
After I rejected him, he crossed the street. He's probably hitting on someone else.
Oh, of that I have no doubt.
A red raincoat and blue jeans. Did they have any unusual designs?
Now that you mention it, the coat had a white line on the back.
White line.
I see. Thank you.
I don't know how else to phrase this, but I think you should choose better friends.
He's not exactly a friend. He's kind of a bully, actually, to me.
Right. I'll think about it.
I like how he just says, I'll think about it. No promises, you know. I'll see if I can find some new friends. Right, over here. Hi.
Excuse me, there's something I'd like to ask you. Did some guy come around here and hit on you?
You look like the kind of person to hit on.
Yeah. Do you know him?
Regretfully.
Yeah, I do. I'm looking for him right now. Do you remember how he was dressed?
I think he was wearing black boots. And also... Sorry, I don't remember.
He's a pretty forgettable guy.
If he had any accessories on, I think I would have noticed it.
I see. So he wasn't wearing any accessories. Do you know which way he went?
Thank you for remembering completely different things to the other lady I spoke to.
I ignored him and he left. I think he went down that alley. Anything else?
Nope.
That's all. Thank you for your help.
Just stay safe out here. Keep your head on a swivel. Hi. Do you know anything? Maybe he was wearing sunglasses or something?
Ugh, my hair's getting frizzy already. I really hate the rain.
But you got a drone umbrella. And, you know, it's always raining. Surely you're more aware of your surroundings.
Excuse me, did you see a man talking to people around here?
Now that you mention it, some guy asked me what kind of men I like.
I've been looking for him. Do you remember what he looked like?
He was wearing a red coat and... Oh, I think he wore a black turtleneck too.
A black turtleneck, okay.
I got him to go away. Then he walked toward the crossing bridge with the metal on his coat clinking.
I see. Thank you.
If you know him, can you tell him to stop harassing people?
I've tried. He doesn't listen to me.
Okay, sure.
I'll put it on the list of things to tell him. Hi. I suppose Desahiko hit on you as well. There were a lot more customers in Gima than Kamasaki. Just like I thought. The hell you want? I'm busy here. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I'll be on my way. Oi, hold it. You want to buy some flowers? Oh, what's that code for, huh? Flowers? Those Kamasaki types don't really care about bouquets.
I see.
Oh, you're a florist. He doesn't look it, though. I kind of labeled you as a hoodlum the moment I spoke to you. Where's your cart? Speaking of, I got a gumshoe gab for Fubuki. I've got 2 now that I need to catch up on. We might do that once we find Desahiko. For now, he crossed over the bridge, so let's head over there. Hi.
Excuse me, but did a man talk to you around here by any chance?
Any man?
The one in a red coat? Yes, he asked me what type of men I'm into.
He's always Is he doing like surveys or something? Is he trying to get the stats on what the ideal man is so he can transform into him?
I've been trying to find him. Do you remember any of his features?
He didn't really leave much of an impression. Wasn't my type.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll come back looking more like your type.
I see.
At least according to his research.
Sorry I couldn't help. Oh, I just remembered something. I told him I like people who can dance. So he said he was going to practice and ran up toward the art gallery.
Oh my god. Well, I don't think he can fake that.
He said he was going to practice dancing? I see. Thank you.
Sure thing. Good luck with your search.
Thank you. Cheery woman. Sheesh, I appreciate the support you just gave me. Okay. Across the bridge, over to the art gallery. What is this over here? Synthetic flower planter.
Say,
The way it's decorated makes it seem like some kind of lab or something.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very organic, just completely artificial. Or like a tanning bed. I'm not sure I follow. Yeah, I can tell, Kokohead. I don't think you've seen the sun ever. This is the perfect town for you. You okay? Just yawning over the bridge? How dare you, Shinigami? We're on a case, alright? I need your full attention. Why is everyone practicing dancing now? Anyway, we've got boots, jeans, turtleneck, red coat. Pretty sure it was black boots. No, that's not even a turtleneck, so we're good.
I wish this would end soon.
I could have ended it, but thought we'd take a little detour. I swear these guys are practicing boxing, so they don't even count. Okay, over here. Hi, just for one last bit of confirmation. He was heading to the secret oh, sorry. That's
Thank
my
you very
other
much.
side quest. Going to the secret club. Gotcha.
This dance step is easy.
Is it now?
What do you want?
Is that Tetsuhiko?
Yes. You're not fooling me. I think so. I don't even need to review the collected information.
Tetsuhiko?
Huh? Tetsuhiko, you say?
God, you're a master of disguise, but your acting skills leave much to desire.
Did I get the wrong person?
No way.
Damn. The rookie, of all people, saw through my disguise.
Yeah, well,
Thank
Shit.
goodness. It was Tetsuhiko after
better
all.
work on your acting skills, dude. I need you. I got a proposition. You'll love it.
What do you want from me, rookie? Don't tell me you're dragging me back to the agency.
Actually, I'm dragging you to an all-girls school.
Oh, you can't restrain me. I am the champion of freedom. You want to tell me what to do? You're on. Just try and make me.
Oh, I don't have to make you.
That's not why I'm here. I mean, there's something I need your help with.
Huh? Help? With what?
Well,
You see. And then she jumped off the building and left her shoes on the roof.
so, what do you think? Would it be too difficult?
His hands are shaking.
Great job, rookie. That's awesome.
Am I promoted yet?
Huh?
What's Shinigami doing?
An all-girl school, huh? Just hearing that divine phrase can purify my soul, transforming me into a saint.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be a sinner.
All right, I'll gladly help you out. I, the superstar detective, am at your service.
Huh? You'll really help?
At least you recognize you work for me.
Oh, come on, we're pals, aren't we? Oh, man, let's talk like the old buddies we are.
This guy's an actual bro from high school, like, I swear to God.
Huh? Anyway, there's still time before class is out. All right, let's go eat. My treat?
Okay, well, if you're feeding me.
No way! I mean, are you sure?
Come on, Yuma. Let's just accept it. Move
Don't
on.
be shy. Just follow me, rookie.
It's free food.
So, what does the girls' school smell like? Come on, tell me, man.
You'll find out when you get there, you perv.
This guy's ulterior motives aren't so ulterior. Gross. I wish all humans would just die.
We do eventually. Just
Now
not
that
all
I
at the
found
same time.
Tetsuhiko, All that's left is to head for Aetheria Academy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna eat first.
We'll be there for a while. I better wrap up any other business I have now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna drag your ass over to the secret club. I got things to wrap up there. I also need to speak with the nun. I've done my duty, I believe, although there's still one lingering person I need to help. So, might need to tend to that. Plus, all the gumshoe gabs we've got so far. Sorry, Desahiko, you're gonna have to wait a little while before we get to that academy. Secret club, we can go inside, there's nobody outside. Our mystery person.
Excuse me?
I'm looking for a reporter. Would that be you? That's right, and you are. A reporter friend of yours asked me to give you this. What is it?
And that's what happened.
He said it contains information about Amaterasu Corporation's misdeeds. He was badly wounded.
Huh?
Hey! Oh god, he destroyed the evidence. This is exactly why I told him to call it quits.
Why?
Why did you destroy the memory card? That man risked his life to get a hold of that information. So what? There's no future in this town for anybody that defies Amaterasu. Everybody knows that. And now he's trying to get me involved. He's always causing trouble.
Oh no.
Wait! Where do you think you're going? Why did that sound like a jail cell?
For now.
Guess I should report back. Well, it was quite the goose chase for no results. Love to see it. Hello, sister. I'm back.
Yeah.
You're back. Looks like there's no complaints this time. Oh, really? I'm glad this is finally over. The hell are you getting relaxed for? This won't cut it. What? But you said there were no complaints.
Huh?
That doesn't mean they were satisfied. Don't think you can replace the priest with just this little effort.
Oh no.
Easier said than done. This is new to me. I'm not ready to be a father. Right. So next time's the real deal. Learn from your mistakes today and be better.
What do you mean?
Next time? No, I've got other things to do.
Hey.
You're going to help. Got it?
All
Oh,
right.
yes. Got it. I got it. I surrender. I submit. Lending the church a hand. Now I'm going to be lending them my whole arm. One of these days, I'll need your help again. Try to do better next time. Okay, I'll do my best to improve.
This
Uh-oh.
is...
He's gone. It looks recent. Did the peacekeepers find him?
Huh?
It's a letter. And money? Thanks for listening to this strange man's request. I didn't think there were any kind souls left. I'm sure he refused to take the data I had you deliver, or he destroyed it. It's the sad reality of Kanai Ward. Amaterasu Corporation is just too big and terrifying a presence for the people living here. So please, don't blame him. He has people he wants to protect too. That said, I haven't given up. I won't stop fighting until the darkness within Amaterasu Corporation is exposed. As long as people like you are around to help, Mr. Detective, it's too soon to give in to despair. Have some hope instead. Thank you again, and farewell. I'm still crying. The people of Kanai Ward must really be afraid of Amaterasu Corporation. But it seems there are still some people with the courage to oppose them. I'm not sure what I can do as a detective in training, but I'll do what I can to help. Well, Kanai Ward's underbelly. Also done. Hey there, little buddy. Wanna come onto the submarine with us? No? You're just gonna dig through the trash? Alright, fair enough. It's probably better than my cooking anyway. Last but not least, we're here to go to the mansion to help out the servant. Hopefully all is well over here. Although I'm not holding my breath. At least we can finally go inside. Wayward travelers, you have arrived at long last.
Maybe...
That voice.
Well...
Yes, it's the wizard. Verily, you stand before the wizard. The feeble shall find salvation within my works. So, what brings you before me this day? Please, make me the strongest. I see. You have suffered much, my friend. Seeking metamorphosis, you sought me out. Very well. Allow me to bestow upon you that earnest desire.
Hey!
Wait a minute. Mr. Detective, you can't just make a buff. And you are? I'm Yuma, a detective. I have something I want to ask you. Police? Oh no, fuck off, please. This is a scam I'm running. I see. You've doubts of my magic. Very well, I shall answer your questions to the best of my ability. Does magic really exist? I find it very hard to believe. I'm, paid to be a skeptic. I'm a detective after all, in training. I assure you it does. I imbue magic into medicine. I mean, what do you think our fortes are? Kokohead, okay? Like, Halara can go into the past and see a crime scene as it was preserved at the time it was committed, or at least first witnessed. We can share that with Coalescence and go into the Mystery Labyrinth, which is full of other surprises. Like, I think Fortes in general is just pretty magical, no? This contains the power to make one stronger. Partake of it, and you shall find yourself in a body without equal. Oh god, this sounds like a monkey's paw or something. Like, it makes you stronger, but the catch is, you go into, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's body or something. Like, you swap consciousness. But a simple swallow will not suffice. What should I do? You must form a contract with me. If not, then we can't start the game. That will last 1 year. The magic within the medicine shall consume you. So what say you? Will you contract with me and transform into your strongest self? Or will you continue to wallow in endless oppression? Don't do it, servant! Don't!
I knew it.
This is a bad idea. There's something off about this person. But I want to become strong. Well, you can become strong, but don't take a shortcut, especially when it's in a bottle like that. It looks like fucking poison. At the very least, it'll do funny stuff to your balls. I'll make a contract. Please make me the strongest. Very well. Our deal is complete. Take this. Now I make my leave. I pray the weak find happiness. Sheesh, it was a verbal contract, no less. Servant?
Wait a second.
You shouldn't take it if you don't know what's inside. I want to become strong. I'll do whatever it takes.
No.
Can you see this drug could be dangerous? You could die. You don't understand, Mr. Detective. I thought for sure you would be on my side. If I was strong, no one would bully me. I wouldn't have to put up with guys like that one from earlier. He doesn't seem convinced, but I have to stop him somehow. Oh god, I'll have to drink it for him. Say, will you really become stronger? Or I don't believe that wizard. I don't believe that wizard.
No.
How do you know she can really use magic? She seems really suspicious. You shouldn't trust her. Oh, it was a woman's voice. Should have called her a witch then. But there are plenty of people who became strong after meeting with the wizard. And if you want to talk about suspicious people, there was that shady detective from before. Is he talking about Halara? And besides, I believe what people say about the wizard.
Oh!
No!
You alright?
Are you alright? I mean, I didn't even know if I could prevent him from doing so. Maybe I just chose the wrong option.
Good.
You see, it was nothing. You were wrong, Mr. Detective. Now, I won't lose to anyone ever again. I'm the strongest.
Hey!
Please wait. Is he really going to be okay? Oh boy. Sometime later, I heard the servant challenge that young guy to a fight and beat him half to death. He went missing afterward. No one has seen or heard from him since. If I had stopped him then, maybe things wouldn't have turned out like this. Damn it, I'm a failure! I tried. Saving the servant didn't happen. Disahika, why didn't you help me? Sheesh. All you're good for is the damn academy. Fine, we're going there now. Ugh. I guess I should have said, will he really become stronger? Oh, but then that would have... Surely that would have had the same results. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Alright, before we head up the steps to Aetheria Academy, I figure, you know what, let's catch up on our Gabs, starting with Yako. Over here, see what he has to say before we move on. We do have Fubuki as well, actually, so we should probably revise that as well. And by revise, I mean view it for the first
Yuma,
time.
Can I ask you for a favor?
You're always asking me for a favor.
Huh? What is it?
Don't get into any more cases, please.
How do I put this?
Why the hesitancy? That's not like you, Chief.
Right. We're pals after all.
Yeah, good friends.
Yeah.
Then I'll say it. Well, will you lend me some money?
How much money are we talking about here? Did you get into debt with Halara as well?
No.
Damn, that was fast. Look at that face, too.
Huh? Why? You said we're pals!
You know, I ain't lending you money. I'm either giving you money or not. It's not a question of lending, okay?
I did, but I don't have any money. You can't draw blood from a stone.
Sorry.
I heard kids these days have lots in savings.
It's the opposite, actually. Plus, I'm bankrupt. Like I said, I owe Halara basically my life at this point.
Why do you even need any money? You should have more than I do.
It's because he doesn't take any cases apart from rescuing cats out of trees and stuff like that.
Well, I've been drinking more recently, so my living expenses have been stretched thin.
Ah.
Isn't that your own fault then?
Budget, you bastard.
Sheesh. My employees are so heartless. I wish some super profitable job would fall into my lap.
They do, you just keep swatting them away. Although maybe they're not profitable per se.
If only I had a master detective's abilities, I could easily make some cash.
Yeah, I feel the same way. A master detective could make a ton of money if they use their powers for profit.
Right? I wonder why these guys just work as detectives.
Some of them do have side hustles.
I don't understand it one bit.
Speaking of, you've met a bunch of master detectives, haven't you, Chief?
Yeah, I sure have.
Have you seen any particularly amazing abilities? I'm curious about what other kinds of master detectives are out there.
Amazing abilities, huh? Well, to me, they were all amazing, since I don't have any myself. But among them all, the one that really freaked me out was the ability to hear the culprit's inner voice.
Wow, okay. Basically mind reading. No wonder they're a master detective.
Huh? Wouldn't that make them unstoppable as a detective?
Yeah, it's considered the all-time ace up the WDO sleeve. Seeing it with my own eyes sure made me feel depressed.
Who the hell had that forte?
Can I really call myself a detective when there's a monster like that doing this job?
Well, yeah, it's just an anomaly, right?
You're right. It makes me feel unsure myself. In fact, it brings me down whenever I compare myself to everyone here.
There's no point in developing an inferiority complex just because you don't have any abilities.
But we do. We've got coalescence.
People just gotta play with the cards they're dealt. Even if you're dealt a terrible hand, sometimes, just sometimes, you can manifest the power of the Joker card.
Which is exactly what I've got.
But having no forte is like not even being dealt a hand.
That's not true. There's stuff you can do because you don't have one.
Oh, is that so? Enlighten me.
Is that really true?
Sounds like copium to me.
Yeah, trust my many years of experience. I'm sure of it.
I guess you could say because you don't have a forte, you don't tend to rely on it, and you have to actually do detective work.
Well, do you have an example?
I think it's better you figure it out for yourself. Yeah? What do you think?
I reject that notion.
Think about it. What can you do without any abilities?
Fine. I'll answer your question. Slow and steady investigation.
Slow and steady investigation? I can take my time doing the legwork.
That is something you can do without abilities. but it's also something you could do if you had them.
Yeah, but people wouldn't do that because they've got their forte. Why would I do math manually on a piece of paper when I've got a calculator on hand, you know?
You're right. Then... is there anything I can do because I don't have abilities? I know how regular people feel?
Yeah, that's it. Although if you had the ability to read minds, you could understand people's feelings and use it for information.
I guess if you got a forte, you can't be empathetic.
But you'd never be able to join them among the have-nots. To be the same as the vast majority of people is a powerful tool for a detective.
Are you sure?
That's why there's no need to feel down, even if you don't have any special powers.
Right, I'll keep that in mind. Chief, sometimes you say some really profound things.
Sometimes? What's that supposed to mean?
It means you miss more than you hit.
Master, you and Rocco seem to have grown even closer together.
Nice. Although he doesn't look that close to me right now. Alright, I think let's wait on Fubiki's gumshoe gab for now, just so we don't have them back to back. And let's see what's going on over here at the academy. School out yet? By continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return here for some time. Continue. All my side quests are taken care of, for better or worse. Let's do this. Oh my god, he's not even in disguise yet.
Wow, look! They're everywhere. High school girls so young and cute.
Oh my god, why does it look like you're looking at the ground like they're ants?
This is heaven.
He actually is looking at the ground. His nose is bleeding.
Should I really have brought him here?
No. If there was anyone else.
Yuma!
Hello. Don't mind my assistant. He really puts the ass in assistant, I tell you.
Yuma, you really came! I was nervous throughout my classes, thinking you might have stood me up.
Oh, I would never. I'm hired, okay? I'm a professional.
I wouldn't ditch you like that. I'll see the job you requested of me to the very end.
I knew I could count on a master detective.
About that.
Oh god.
Listen, the truth is...
We're still trying to
Wait,
get this out.
Yuma, something's wrong.
What's wrong?
There's a suspicious person over there.
I know.
Oh, that's my senior. Or a friend, I guess.
I wouldn't call him friend. I'd only associate with him, and this is barely in a professional manner.
Huh? Is he also a master detective?
He
He's
actually
not
is
what I
one.
expected.
Who's
Why is he
that?
staring at the other students?
He's preparing to
investigating.
use his forte, I think.
Huh? Oh, what's up? Are you talking about me?
Yes.
You must be Kurumi. I heard all about you from Yuma. I'm the superstar detective Desuhiko Thunderbolt. Whoa! Nice to meet you.
Ah, he was doing cocaine when he was standing there. I was wondering why he was sniffling around at the ground. He was doing lines.
Sure.
God.
Now about the details of the job. If possible, I'd like to see where it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation. It may be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even family members can't enter without a teacher's permission.
Yeah, well, that's where Disahiko comes in. Fortunately, his IQ is probably about the same as, you know, like, I got something small, okay?
Wow, looks like you're in trouble already. But I've come fully prepared to save my lost little kittens.
Oh boy.
Just watch.
I was going to say his brain is as small as her tie, but then I fumbled. Here he goes.
You come too.
Me too?
What? Oh god.
Don't worry about it. Just let me help.
I'm being dressed up as well.
I'll be gentle.
Well. Shinigami. It's okay, we're undercover.
Teacher?
It's me, Superstar Detective Desuhiko.
Oh god, I guess we better not speak when we're walking around.
Huh? So the cute girl next to you is Yuma?
I'm cute?
Why me?
Are you really the same people? You didn't just switch out with someone?
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
Okay, you can mimic the voices as well. Can I do that though? I don't think so.
Just kidding. This is my forte, disguise. I seared the image of this lady teacher into my mind as I passed her by earlier.
Figure that's what you would be for.
That's amazing! So this is the forte of a master detective.
I suppose I got coalescence. Did I need coalescence to also be good at being a master of disguise?
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? I'll let you be my fan. If you join the after party, I'll even whisper in your ear if you want.
Yuma, you're so cute. Now we'll just look like friends when we're together.
Friends, yes, just like friends.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, wait for me! I don't want some flat-chested uggo as a friend!
She's not being your friend, she's being mine.
We should be good now. Let's go inside.
Yeah, like an undercover investigation.
Exactly like that. Desuhiko's still posing.
Be sure to go straight home.
Okay!
Clear out. We're going in. He has to bring his freaking wardrobe with him. Alright, we're in.
Aiko jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the school stage right now.
Ah.
This school even has its own theater, huh?
That's right. If we go there, you can see what it's like at the club Aiko attended.
Let's take a look while we still can.
Suppose we'll get our list of suspects if we go to the theater.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
Uh-huh.
Another spot? You're not coming with us?
I feel like you always need to be within sight.
I stand out when I carry the backpack. I need to hide it someplace safe first.
True.
Don't worry about me and, do what you gotta do. I've set up your shot, so you better not miss.
Okay.
See you later, my man.
I think he's misunderstanding something. Is it really okay for him to go off on his own?
Nope. But I guess we don't have a choice.
Let's go, Yuma. Oh, wait. Do you have a girl name now?
Yes, it's Yama. Yeah.
Yuma's fine.
Shinigami, come along. We're going to theater.
The theater hall is this way. Follow me, Yuma.
Okay, that is a strange run-walk you're doing. At least I'm pacing. That's your senior? Good to know. Broadcast room?
Yeah.
Better stick with Kurumi for the time being. I saw I could check that other door out. We'll just get some detective points out of it, I'm assuming. We've got male toilets at an all-girls school. Interesting. I suppose they've got male teachers, maybe? One of the popular plays, a mystery where 15 trapped men and women are drawn into a string of murders. Sounds familiar.
Wow, it's very proper. Like a real theater.
Yeah, holy shit, I was expecting like a gymnasium or something.
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the theater club.
It's got its own freaking box office and everything.
There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people outside of the school sometimes come to watch.
Well, you'd hope so. I suppose that explains the male toilets outside then, if there's an audience.
Kanai Ward doesn't have many options for entertainment, so our school's theater is very popular. That's why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of Kanai Ward.
Huh.
So it's seen as much more than a club activity.
Much of today's things are seen as much more than a club activity. You know, everyone's the next Michael Jordan or the next super baseball star or whatever. When you're taking kids to like their Saturday sports or whatever, and you see them competing so hard and they have to practice like 5 times a week. It's insane how intense it's gotten.
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. Everyone's competing as if their lives depend on it.
Oof. The pressure. A bunch of teenagers? It's a bit much.
A lot of them come from affluent or powerful families and take pride in being members of the elite.
Sounds like everyone's always on edge.
Yeah.
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in?
Alright, let's go in. 2 tickets, please. Welcome. How may I... Oh, if it isn't Kurumi.
Yeah.
I invited my friend to come see the play. How nice. I hope you both enjoy it. Yeah. Thank you. Wait, are you? She knows? Interested in performing? Even the inexperienced are welcome.
No.
No, I think I'll pass. I'm doing just fine. Bulletin board.
Yeah.
There are lots of notices about concerts and recitals. Several of them are related to theatrical performances.
Well?
It is the theater hall, so there's obviously going to be a bunch of play-related stuff. Huh. Well, the more you know. It's down here. You can get to the stage through those huge doors. Of course, we're being guided along. Whoa. I was going to say, these stairs are stained. Well, well, if it isn't our rogues gallery. Who's the killer?
Everyone's so busy, they didn't even notice us coming in without permission.
This is the stage rehearsal after all. It's treated like the main performance itself. They leave the curtains open and allow people to watch. More students should show up to watch shortly.
I'm not used to this atmosphere. It makes me nervous.
Why are you getting nervous when you won't even be on stage?
You know, secondhand embarrassment and all that jazz.
We're only here to find out the truth behind Aiko's death. Let's search carefully. Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective. Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like any other friend.
We're undercover, remember? Like I'm undercover as a master detective when I'm not.
It's alright. It helps me blend in.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier? I'll go all out if you don't mind.
By all means, do so. I can't wait to hear Shinigami bitching about it in my ear. Any second now.
Sure.
I wish you were dead. I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
That delivery. Shinigami?
Oh, Yuma. All 4 of them are here together right now.
That face I've got.
All 4? What do you mean?
The 4 members of the theater club that I think have something to do with Aiko's death. See? They're on stage right now. The 2 in costumes are the main leads this time.
Uh-huh.
The blonde, high-class-looking girl on the right is Kaden.
Damn.
The impish-looking one on the left is the other protagonist, Waruna.
They both
Below
got
the stage is the
RBF.
honor student, Yoshiko. The one keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurene.
It's Yoshiko. She's too happy. Everyone else is looking
You
too
think
somber.
those 4 are suspicious? Why?
I have my reasons.
Okay.
Look at Kaden, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for a high schooler.
Those piercing eyes, though.
The moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the top. She has a strong fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with others.
Well, that makes sense why she was all too happy to climb up to the main role once Aiko died.
I suppose you could say she's the uncooperative type who only thinks about herself.
She ain't here to make friends. She's here to get the job done.
Her father has a lot of influence in real estate, so he applies lots of pressure too.
So, you think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
I hate to say it, but I think it's possible.
I don't know. I feel like she's the kind of person who relies on her skills to outmatch her opponents.
It's true that this Kaden does have an extraordinary grace to her.
To the point where I don't think she'll stoop to murder.
But I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thoughts.
Could be wrong, of course.
Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not meant to be? I can almost hear her thinking that. In some ways, she's a lot like me.
Huh? How are you alike? You sure don't look classy yourself.
Well, I'm sure if you had an opportunity to dress me up, I'd look so much better.
I'll ignore that.
If only we had that
The
forte
other
of reading
lead,
minds.
Waruna, is the kind that only does what she wants on her own terms. But she can play any role like she's a true genius. She's still rough around the edges according to critics, but she doesn't seem to care about what others think of her.
Okay.
Why do you suspect her?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants and doesn't care what anyone thinks. As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her. And she only talks to a few girls who follow her around.
Ah, she's got an entourage.
If someone with that kind of pushy personality got into an argument with Aiko...
Well, that personality could have pushed her off the roof.
You're saying it's not out of character for her to take more drastic measures.
Yes.
It's a bit of a stretch, but considering how she did become one of the main leads, she could be considered suspicious.
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time. Everyone is talking about how Kaden will be the next big star. But within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree.
Oh, and she's taking a back seat this time.
She prioritizes the team over the individual. She's a kind, mild-mannered honor student.
Right.
The only reason the theater club is able to function is thanks to her leadership.
Maybe she was like, Karen deserves the role more so than Aiko, so I'm just gonna take this piece out of play.
And you think someone like her could have killed Aiko?
I don't personally suspect her that much, but Aiko used to be the club's leader. After she died, Yoshiko picked up right where she left off. I believe she's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role. So Yoshiko maybe felt Aiko had what she thought was rightfully hers.
But would she resort to murder to change that?
I don't want to believe she would, but I can't say it's impossible.
No, it's good. I'm glad you're keeping her on the table of suspects.
Kurane, the one in the wings wearing the windbreaker, manages the light since she wasn't chosen for a lead role.
And that's why she looks so pissed. She's like, fuck, I murdered Aiko for no reason. I'm just here, operating the lights still. Nothing's changed.
But when it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best. I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does. She's kind of gloomy. Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking. She's often alone in class too.
She definitely looks like she keeps to herself.
Do you think she's also a suspect?
She always aims for the lead role. Besides, who knows what she's thinking?
Well, she missed by a long shot.
So you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko and tried to take out her competition?
Still ended up doing lights. Shinigami, wake up, please.
Maybe. It's why I consider her another suspect.
Well, there are
I
four.
see. All right then. The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane, the distinctive one.
There are also.
And in your eyes, Kurumi, you find them all suspicious?
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me, but yes, I do.
No, I like it.
Though the four of them are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before. However, after Aiko passed away, they started fighting for the main role. They all rarely speak to each other now.
That's intense. It's true that it does seem suspicious. So did you gather all that information yourself, Kurumi?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of finding out what really happened.
You're really determined, huh?
I am. I won't give up until I discover the truth behind Aiko's death.
That's the spirit.
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend. But she still found a way to push herself forward. All this to find the truth. I see. Sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press onward.
Oh my god, I'm grinning to myself.
Then I need
From
to
that
do
revelation.
what I can to help her. I have to find the truth behind this case.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you discover them.
Well, I'm guessing you want to prod me towards this particular truth then, given what you've been saying. the past couple of minutes.
Be quiet. Besides, even if that were the case, if I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen. That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my duty as a detective.
Will you stop confusing detectives with heroes? Regardless, I have nothing to do with this, so whatever.
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
Hey, Kurumi! You came at the right time!
Oh? What's going down?
We're short-handed right now. We could use some help in the wings. You mind lending a hand?
Huh? But I'm...
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the stage from here.
Then I'll go help. Let's meet back here once I'm done.
Alrighty.
Who's the cutie? A classmate?
Yeah, I'm wearing the uniform, aren't I?
Yeah, something like that.
Where have you been hiding such a cute girl? Why don't you invite her to the theater club?
Right.
Oh my gosh. A lot of ho-yay coming on around here.
Looks like it's about to begin. She said this would be just like the actual performance. I wonder what it's like.
Don't tell me someone else is gonna end up dead. Oh no, I saw those stockings.
Everyone.
And I
Thank
realized...
you for coming by after school when everything's so busy.
Desiriko? What is he doing?
Before the theater club starts their performance, there's something I want everyone to hear.
Oh, Shinigami, I want to die now. That's for sure.
It's my debut song! I've practiced so much for this big day! Here it goes! Give me the spotlight!
It's already on you.
Hey!
You had it.
He's so dumb.
Tell me about
Now we will begin Aetheria Academy's Theater Club rehearsal performance.
Here goes.
Why would you do that, Desuhiko? What if they see through your disguise? Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage.
Yeah, well, this isn't the time.
You're kidding me. Even if your disguise is perfect, that was reckless of you.
Oh, it's fine to be reckless and my disguise is perfect. Damn, ruined my chance for an amazing debut.
You call me a shit detective.
Anyway, the performance is about to start.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha.
I knew you would come, Anatoly. You have not changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay, you have become even more beautiful. You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern.
Oof.
I've longed for the days we spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow. But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades.
So blood is crimson in the play world, but in the real world it's pink.
Behold,
Fuchsia.
even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day. You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter.
I have to say, these are some interesting sprites. That they don't quite have the same style as the others do.
But because I did change,
IMO
I chose
anyway.
to remain as I once was. I see. These 10 years twere long for us both indeed.
Within the tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls. The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha, were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west.
They're sisters.
Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone.
Together alone.
Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together. But one day, their peace abruptly ended. A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden.
Lovely jubbly.
The castle walls were destroyed, and the flowers trampled. Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants. But amidst the chaos, the two sisters were separated. Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched. Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small nation. An ally of old, the princess was welcomed with the highest honor. However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another.
Oh no, the convoy.
10
Slowly
years
falling
have
apart.
passed since.
15 minutes in.
Their performance is so intense in person, I can't take my eyes off the stage. Oh.
What in the heck?
Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
Why is she creeping around like Solid Snake?
I took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed. Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle.
I feel like a freaking chandelier is gonna fall on these two or something, and Yoshiko's gonna come out and be like, oh, what an accident.
Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation. She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen. Meanwhile, Anatoly traveled the land. She had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region.
Damn, Anatoly, warrior princess.
The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle.
Ooh.
Seeing an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion. They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle. They knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered.
Damn, these guys were military and they surrendered.
The war ended in a single day.
In one day. Jeez, how'd they gain control in the first place?
And yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured. The royal family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom. However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle. Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again.
Huh.
They were fated to strike each other down.
"30 minutes in.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen, and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand, as we did back then.
I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen.
She's a warrior princess, Natasha. You don't have a chance.
Drop the facade, Natasha.
Oh, her hands are trembling.
For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword.
Well, you don't know that you know that I know that how to wield a sword?
I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you.
Then Natasha's going to win.
But at this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
Whew.
Natasha.
My goodness. Here it comes. The fight to the death. Their hands may not have touched, but they've embraced each other.
Whoa! Who turned out the lights? Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
There we go. Someone's gonna die.
Is she talking in her sleep? That was weird. Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about it? The lights are on again. Back to the show.
What happened? Did the theater decouple from the rest of the academy?
Now, let us eat.
Oh.
Yes. Allow me to pass the plate.
Wow, she walked fast. She's hungry.
Thank you, Anatoly.
The lights.
The two spent time together again, for the first time in years. However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders. What was expected of the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning. A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
Again.
But both knew full well that could not be.
At least this time they'd be together.
After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose
And rammed the blade through her sister.
She knew this could not go on forever. For the nation, and for themselves, she invoked her nation's ancient tradition. A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
Uh-oh. 45 minutes in. So the lights went off at 30 minutes.
Let us end this, Anatoly.
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
Oh boy, what's gonna happen?
I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive.
Okay.
On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide.
Don't drink that one. Swap.
Switch the glasses around.
until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
The duel of poisoned cups. Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive. Though perhaps it will be the god of death that answers.
Nah, not a chance. God of Death is asleep right now. You're better off playing Russian roulette.
Finished.
Where's Kurumi in all
It
this?
is my turn then.
And our lighting assistant? Why did she fail her job at 30 minutes in? She did too. I mean...
I am ready.
I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining one.
Very well.
Pick carefully. Bottoms up.
Natasha, promise me. If you survive, promise you will bring peace to this kingdom. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think.
And get a dog, why don't you, okay? So you can have someone to talk to.
I also have something to say.
Name it after
Anatoly.
me.
If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen, no matter how much you hate it.
Guys, you should have put this in your wills.
Well then, to the new queen.
To the new queen, Yoshiko.
Cheers.
Here goes. Is she acting, or is that real poison? Oh, shit. Well.
Huh?
That was intense.
Huh? What? Is she? But...
Warrena, are you alright?
Probably. Check on the other one.
She's really dead! Somebody call me!
Damn it.
Oh, what's wrong?
All under my watch. Definitely not under yours, Desahiko. You are fast asleep.